Good evening and welcome to the Formula Baltic League FBL Community Round 3 of Watkins Glen Boots here in the USA. Current track length, guys, is 5.41 kilometers tonight, and we are in for some absolutely epic racing this evening. Already there's loving chat and I absolutely love it. Joachim, today's big question: will there be death in the chicane first time by or not? Sturdy drivers out there, but you never know. Now, you don't ever know what's going to happen for the first time here at Watkins Glen. Now, it's not one of them circuits like recently. I just literally, before I come on, decided that I'm going to go for a radical at Lime Rock. Okay? I lasted till the chicane at the top of the hill, and then I got absolutely annihilated by a guy who pulled straight in front of me to block me off. Gave me 4 minutes of repairs. So I thought, okay, 4 minutes, I can handle that, you know, at a 4X. So I go back out after, and I'm driving along, and I'm doing my thing on my little steering wheel down here, like driving along, catch up to a guy who's apparently in 5th place. Go to overtake him because he was slow. He decides coming into the first corner he's going to absolutely brake check me well before we were due to brake, and I ended up careering straight into the back of him, which gave me another 8 minutes repairs and another 4X. So yay me. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen here, because let's face it, these drivers that are on here are probably 20 times better than me. You know, I do have a very low IRL. We won't talk about that, how it ended up down there, but it did. Anyway, so, you know, look, it can happen at the first chicane. If they take too much of the wall, by the wall on the right hand side, if they take too much on the curb, that car is going to bounce. Okay, and it will bounce and it will go out of control. Now, don't forget, last week's winner was John McHutchinson. So, you know, let's see how they get on. I'm hoping not. Glen, Andre Christensen, good luck to both drivers and you as well, James. Much love to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, don't forget, guys, as well, we are coming to the end of practice. We've got about 7 minutes remaining. Then we'll go into the 10-minute qualifying, okay? So they've only got 10 minutes to set their laps. And then we go into the 30-minute sprint race. Now, we got the winner of race 1, Dennis Kyrgiakopoulos, is here. John McHutchinson is here, the winner of race 2. Now, they've had some epic racing. Now, we've got Ola Bratton. He's here as well from Team Slow Mo. The guys there doing the absolute massive great job in chat. So much love to you. Thank you so much for joining us as always, you beautiful, beautiful people. So look, Dennis and Ola and John and even Eric Hannoy's in here as well. There's a couple of new drivers as well. I know Robert Williams has joined us this evening as well. He's been out practicing as much as possible. So let's hope not. There are no major accidents. Now, if you take none, you're good. If you take some, you jump. If you take all, you're also good. Too much and you hit the wall. See, that's the thing with that corner. Like, you know, it's one of them. If you take too much of the inside, you are literally, as Joachim said, you are going to hit that barrier, right? Because you can't get too close. If you don't take enough, you're going to bounce, right? And everything that Joachim has said is true, because you've either got a full bore commit to take in that curb and flat barrier and flatten it through in a loop, or you're going to bounce that radical, and you cannot treat that chicane like a chicane. I know it sounds a weird thing to do, but you've got to try and straight line it with the second entry curb on the left, because otherwise you're out of control. Now, I know this from personal experience, okay? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and jump on board with Eric on his roll bar, and let's just see how he gets on in the chicane. Right, we are literally just about coming up to it with Eric now. And this is what I mean on the right-hand side. He's got to take that curb, flat that one, get down through the brakes and it gets too much speed. But that's the problem they're going to have. They've either got to commit to that corner in 4th, that chicane in 4th, or be cautious and take it in 3rd. That's the problem. Because you take it in 3rd, you are going to be slow. If you take it in 4th, you're going to be fast. But as we saw with Eric, you can't take the exit. So it's going to be a tough one for these drivers tonight in these little radicals, and they are going to have to seriously think hard about how to take that chicane, but they do only know, as we know, only have 30 minutes. So let's give you a quick rundown of the schedule for what's remaining. Now we're in race 3 already, so we've got 7 races remaining. We've got the Canadian Tire Motorsport, that's happening on the 20th of May. Red Bull Ring on the 27th of May, okay? Not everybody's favourite track. It's a very Marmite track. You know, you're up, down, round, whether or not you like it. It's got a few corners. It's got 7 corners and a couple of straights. So, you know. But then we go into the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Now, we know that has got about 154 corners, and that's without the stadium section involved in that as well. If you go there, you've got 174. So you've only got 154 corners. That's on the 3rd of June. So on the 10th, we head to one of the all-time classic British racetracks in Brands. On the 17th of June, we go into Zandvoort. The 24th, now I love this track. This is Road America. And then on the 1st of July, we're going to Interlagos. Okay, so, you know, we've got quite an epic 7 races remaining. And I think, guys, mark them down in your calendar, because let me know in the comments as well, what is going to be your favourite track? Okay, your favourite track. So you've got Canadian Tire, Red Bull, Nordschleife, Brands, Zandvoort, Road America, or Interlagos. Now, I'm a big fan of Interlagos. I'm a big fan of Brands. But I have to be an even bigger fan of Nordschleife. I do love that track. It is a very tricky track for people, and not everybody can get to grips with it. So let me know in the comments, what is your favourite track out of the remaining 7 that we've got. If you've missed them, please let me know, and I will repeat them. Okay, so please let me know if you are, if you haven't heard what ones they are. All right, and I will happily repeat them for you. Now I'm just going to make an adjustment here why we are on broadcast, and I'm sorry for doing it now, but I want to make sure somebody is recognized for something, because otherwise I will get shot, and I don't really like getting shot. So right, so let's go here with this one. Let's go here with this. Let's do a little bit of wiggling. Let's save it, so you might hear a beep. There you go. And now I just want to check with our man, Ola Bratton there. He is currently in the pits. He's not even in the car, look. He's run out and gone to the toilet, is Ola Bratton from Team Slow-Mo. He's, that's what I was doing. I was adjusting his thing. Ola looking strong. He's currently in 2nd place. Yes, he is. Now, as you can see, he's not in the car. He's decided he's going to take a break, and he's done the customary thing, what they do before every race. He's hopped out the Radical, and he's gone to the toilet. Okay, so currently Ola Bratton is in the loo. I'm sure he will be back for qualifying. As you can see there, the Radical is completely empty. That's an absolutely amazing shot of the inside of a Radical. There is literally nothing to that inside. Okay, so Ola Bratton off to the toilet. I've been reassured he will be back before we start the race. So there you go. Now going over into some of the people that are on track. Alex Roggemuck is on track currently at the moment. He is on the exit round turn 10. So he'll be going round the right-hander now. And then he's going to be heading down to the left-hander. So he's actually up in turn 9. So that's my mistake. He's up in turn 9. And then he's heading round down into 10. Round the start, finish straight, round the last corner. Personal pit stop before race stint is always a good idea. Yeah. See, that's what Ola did. That's what I reckon he's doing. He went off and went to the toilet. Why not, right? We've all got to go. You know, it's nature. So let's see how that gets on. Paul Valesco is currently in the pits as well. Marco Tolman, who has been unlucky in a race in last week as well. But here we go, back into qualifying. Let's have a look if Ola is back in the car. It'd be important if he is, because it'd be a good idea to get back in the car. Otherwise, somebody needs to go and give him a knock and say, "Oh, sunshine, race is up. Come on, out the toilet you come." So there they all are, streaming out of the pits. Currently, with Frederick Riznik is your first man out on track. So he's going to be the first one to set the time. Seaman Damien G and BS are just heading out the pits. Marco Tolman, Dennis Kiriakopoulos is already out. Paul Velasco is another one that is leaving and is currently out on track. Kent Gardner, new driver joining us, like did last year, joined us this season. He is out. Mark Edmonds, who we saw that unfortunate incident last week, he was out as well. Fortunately, was up in the air. Sandra Capella is out on track. Miles Owens, he's another new one tonight as well. Piotr Mazurek, as we know, is back out on track as well. And we've also, Rob Williams is still in the pits. Martin Spowick is in the pits. And Alphonse Ruiz is still in the pits. But they have only got 9 minutes, so they're going to have to get a little bit of a run on to see how they get on. Now, as we know, this is, you know, they are sensible guys, and I think you've all been here for the whole duration of the last couple of races, especially Joachim, Fregner, Magna, working in Stian. You've all been here before. So you know these guys are fairly sensible, and, you know, at the end of the day, I'm sure they will keep it as clean as possible going around into turn one. And also up through for the first time round in a loop, which is the chicane section. Now I can run you through all the corners because, you know, I've been in Watkins Glen so many times now. I can do this completely out of memory because, you know, check me out. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. But there you go. Blow me own trumpet. Gail, welcome in. Much love to you. I hope I said that well. I'm sure I didn't. I'm sure it's something completely different to kettle. And I've called you an object that you boil water in. So I deeply apologise about that. I'm sure that is not how you spell it or say it. But unfortunately, my Norwegian is not that great. If I'm going to take it, you're from Norway. Yeah, you kind of get what you are when you're talking to a UK commentator who's trying to pronounce Norwegian names. Oh, James is off to a flyer this evening. If I can't pronounce the people that are watching, I'm never going to be able to pronounce anything. But here we go. Let's have a look at Rob Williams. He is currently out in the Radical Cadbury's Heroes track. Now, Rob was my teammate in the initial FBL. Last couple of, where were we? Not last season, season before. So in the inaugural season, me and Robert Williams were teammates. We both had that lovely purple livery there. That Rob designed himself, so fair play to him. So let's see how we get on. The times are not rolling through as of yet. They are still on their laps. Some of them are going to be through quicker. I think Frederick Rizic is going to be the first one to across the line. And let's see what time he does. He's green and purple currently. Mark Edmonds is green across the board. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is not green across the board. Miles Owen is as well. So we'll start having the times rolling in for you. So we'll give them a minute to get their first laps over and underway. Frederick Rizic is currently on pole position. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is in second. Miles Owens just taken second place. One of the race spot guys came up with K and a J and a weird O for me once. So you're good, James. Thanks, mate. Oh, Joachim, I'm sorry. It's so hard. You know what I mean? Us UK commentators don't see all these fancy names. Now, Eric Hanoi has just popped it on pole with the first man in the 140s. Oh, look at this. Oh, Ola Bratton going pole position currently on a 140.2. John McHutchinson on a 140.26. The times are coming in now, guys, and Ola Bratton is currently setting the pace with John McHutchinson, Eric Hanoi, Piotr Mazurek, Frederick Rizic, Miles Owen, Ray Peasley just popping it in 7th, Kent Gardner 8th, Paul Velasco 9th, Sandra Capella down in 10th place. So, you know, they're all doing well, and Ola is absolutely flying. Look at her flatlining that absolute insane chicane. Rob Williams is green across the board currently at the moment. We'll have a look and see how he gets on finishing his lap. And see, there you go, on board with Rob now. He currently, where do you go, sir? You go 14th place. Great job from you as he pops it in onto 14th place. David Wilkinson is just about coming out of the pits. David Rolliston is on the move now. He's currently going down into toe, which is turn 7. Toe is turn 7. So David Rolliston just going around there. Hola! He's popping it in pole. I lived in the US many years ago, so I'm fine with anything, really. Okay, dude. Oh, deeply apologise, guys, there for not getting your names right. I do try my absolute hardest, but, you know, come on. Come on. Look at John McHutchinson. Purple, green, purple, purple, and I'm expecting him to take pole. I'm probably going to think this is the first man into the 139s. John Hutchison goes across the line, 139.47. Ola Braddon, oh, pops it for pole, 139.46. Ola is 1,000th of a second quicker than John McHutchinson. Absolutely flying is Ola Braddon. He has got that radical hooked up like a fisherman getting sea bass, I'll tell you that much. And he is currently still on pole on a 139.46. Absolutely epic from Ola Braddon there. Absolutely smashing it out. We thought John McHutchinson was going to go purple. He did all across the board, sectors 3, 4 and 5, and takes pole on a 139.47. And Ola comes along and says, no, John, you are not having that pole position. I'm taking it with a 139.46, 1,000th of a second faster than John McHutchinson. Oh man, what a race this is going to be. Tune in, get your drinks, get your popcorn, because this man, Ola Braddon, is taking it to John McHutchinson this week, and he's gone purple again. Ola Braddon is currently purple in sector 2 and 3. The fastest man in sector 2 and 3. Ola's had his Weetabix this week and is absolutely flying. John McHutchinson has had his purple taken away. Can Ola again? Look at that. He's yellow in 4. Can he get it back in 5 though? We've got another one. John McHutchison's yellow, green, yellow, yellow. No improvements, I don't think. But Ola Braddon, here he goes. Is he going to improve on his 139.46 purple in the first 2 sectors? Oh no, 140.17. John McHutchinson does the same, 139.47. Ola does not, unfortunately, improve on his time. Oh, poor Ola Braddon. Absolutely flying. He is currently flying and currently setting the pace on pole. So we've got John McHutchinson, Ola Braddon in first, McHutchinson second, Marco Tolman third, Frederick Rizanic in fourth, Pietro Mazuric in fifth, David Rollison in sixth, Alphonse Ruiz in seventh, Miles Owens in eighth, Paul Velasco in ninth, Ray Peasley is there in 10th place. In 11th, we've got Eric Hanoi, 12th, Sandra Capella, 13th, Damien G, 14th, Kent Gardner, 15th, Mark Edmonds, 16th, Rob Williams, 17th, David Wilkinson, 18th, Dennis Kiriakopoulos is in 18th place. Man, that is Dennis Kiriakopoulos is not loving this track currently. Alex Roggebuck in 19th, Stuart Brown or Martin Spowick have not currently got a time. Faceless Art tuning in with snacks at hand. Surely the rusty livery counts as active weight reduction on Ola's car. Maybe it does. Maybe we need to get a hold of him and say, look, Ola, time for a new one, buddy. Time for a new one. Let's see what you can come up with. If anybody needs a sexy logo, I've got one. Don't you worry about it. A JPB logo would look good on that car. Not going to lie. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, he's gone quicker again. John McHutchinson on a 139.26 gone pole. Ola went quicker on a 139.4. Oh, Ola Braddon taking it to John McHutchinson. And they are literally 0.14 apart of a second. 0.14. Oh my God. Guys, this is going to be absolutely outstanding. So there you go. I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Don't forget, I've got a very busy week this week. We're back on for the endurance event live from Watkins Glen on Sunday. But also, I've got some real world go-karting commentary taking place on Sunday as well. So have a tune in for that. I will post the link now. This is the link to me on Sunday. Ivan Bramer, good evening. So tune in to that link on Sunday at 10 a.m. UK time. You will hear me commentating on the BKC, which is the British Kart Championship. So there we go. Good luck tonight and to all the drivers. Where are you, sir? Why are you not here? Ivan Bramer. What's going on? Come and tell me. Why is Ivan not here? A little bit worrying. But we have come to the end of qualifying, so we will wait for the cars to go across the line. Now, one thing I didn't do, actually, I completely forgot about this. The championship, current championship, is there on the board. Now, Dennis Kiriakopoulos is in first, Ola Bratton in second, Piotr Missouri third, Marin Grigic fourth, Paul Valesco in fifth, Marco Tolman in sixth, John McHutchison there in seventh, Stefan Sheen eighth, Sandra Capella is on there in ninth place. Alphonse Ruiz 10th, Mark Edmonds 11th, Alex Rogerbuck 12th, Martin Spoek 13th, Dave Rollison 14th, Ray Peasley 15th. Eric Hanoi 16th, Ivan Bramer, there you're in 17th place, sir. Niad Gluskic in 18th, Hugh Simpkins 19th, David Wilkinson is in 20th. Daniele Cascado in 21st, Damien G 22nd, Francesco Casquino in 23rd, Paul Stout 24th, David Walters in 25th, David Tamara in 26th, Graham Brown 27th, Kent Gardner is in 28th, Nathan Brumby in 29th, and MB Diggy in 30th position. Now the grid is just about, we will see the grid up shortly. Girlfriend things, yeah, never easy, is it really, when you get that? Because at the end of the day, we've all got to do our part. Oh, as we see Frederick Rizadic there just doing donuts for me. Bless him. He's doing donuts live on screen. I feel you, mate. I feel you. But at least you get to sit and watch. That's always the good thing, isn't it, really, when you get to sit and watch? Now, I do have to adjust some things in the table as well. Now, they will be the updated weekly, guys. Don't forget, they do get extra points for low incident limits, fastest laps, pole positions, and the race. So I will try and keep them up to date before each race for you if I can. Right, so we'll just wait for the results to come through of qualifying as we sit patiently. But don't forget, guys, if you want to come and join me on Sunday, I am there on Sunday doing some real world kart commentary, so that'll be absolutely amazing. I will post a video up on my website, which is jamesparfitt.co.uk, or you can hit me up and I will post some clips out on Twitter of jparfitt12 on Twitter. Now here are the results. Let's have I want to do it this way. Let's bring you up the grid. John McHutchison is in first, Ola Bratton in second, Marco Tolman in third, Frederick Rizadic in fourth, Stuart Brown in fifth, Eric Hanoi in sixth, Dennis Kiriakopoulos in seventh, Piotr Missouri in eighth, Ray Peasley down in ninth place, David Rolliston in 10th, Paul Velasco 11th, Alphonse Ruiz in 12th, Miles Owens 13th, Sandra Capella 14th, Damien G 15th, Kent Gardner is in 16th, David Williams 17th, Mark Edmonds 18th, Robert Williams in 19th place, Alex Roggenbach in 20th, Martin Spoek is in 21st. Now, Dennis Kiriakopoulos, when we were talking about him, wasn't doing so well, but he currently is sitting now. He's gone out and is currently sitting in 7th place. So that's not too bad. Ha! Good luck, mate. No worries. Do come over. It should be a fun day. Full 6 hours of racing with a little break in the middle as well. So come on over. Come and check me out. Come and have a chat. Come and say hi. That would be absolutely amazing as I head into the real world for only the second time. Yeah. But here we go now. 1 minute 20. We're just waiting for Martin Spoek to come out on track. I think I got his name wrong last time as well. Right. The lights are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're green. We're green. John McHutchison is away with Ola Bratton in first and second respectively. Further down the field, Marco Tolman is currently in 4th place, Eric Hanoi 5th, Frederick Rizadic in 6th, Piotr Missouri in 7th, Dennis Kiriakopoulos down in 8th place. But here is the first lap and look at the gap. John McHutchison's opened up already over this man's second place, Ola Bratton, who is under attack from Stuart Brown as they head for the first time down into the treacherous inner loop. There's got to be straight lined as best we can. Ola takes the first curb, takes the exit curb. Stuart Brown is running very wide. He's just lost a place to Marco Tolman. 45 seconds on the clock already, and touch wood, we have nobody. Oh no! David Rolliston from Moving Matters has gone round. Let's have a quick look and see what has happened to him as we jump on board the shot. But there you go, that's the problem. He's taken too much outer curb and he's gone round outer loop. He's lost it. Oh, there was a brief little touch there as well. But unfortunately for him, he is now into the barrier and into the pits. Back up front we go. John McHutchison is still out in front. Bratton in second. Tolman in third. Stuart Brown is doing an absolute stunning job in 4th place there. Further down the field, Dennis Kyriakopoulos is currently in 9th. He's chasing Ray Peasley. So that should be an interesting one as well. As you can see, Ray Peasley there, currently in 8th place, being chased down by Kyriakopoulos. And that is currently the only incident we've had is the David Rolliston incident. I will catch back up to the leaders, but Damien G, he is closing down onto the back of Miles Owen. So it was Miles Owen who tagged David Rolliston going up after the exit of the chicane. But here is Damien G on the inside, going down into turn 1, making a move. Is he going to get it? Miles Owen takes the outside line. He's going to run him up the hill side by side. Oh, that was a cut off the nose. Here we go on board with Damien G now. He's tucked up right behind Miles Owens or his action. Don't worry, I will bring you all of it. He's taking the inside line now with Damien G. We're going to be side by side with Miles Owens. Who's going to be taking it here? G on the left, Owens on the right. Oh, Owens is trying the inside. G manages to control the car and takes the position. Now further back upfield, McHutchinson is still in 1st place with Bratton in 2nd. Now Bratton is closing. We're coming down to under a second now. So it's all on this man Bratton to see what he can do. Brown is in 4th place. He's currently battling with Eric Hanoi. Back down at the back of the field here, Williams and Wilkinson. They're getting closer and closer together. Williams is currently about 1 second back at the moment. He's got to be trying to close that gap up into Wilkinson to have any chance of staying with the toe. Now here we go. Here is the battle for 3rd place with Marco Tolman, Stuart Brown and Eric Hanoi now all in the mix. His cars are lined to stern as they're going through Watkins Glen, going down 2nd to last. Round 10 we go. Round 11, this is Hanoi's to take, I think, if he's heading down into turn 1. On board with Hanoi now. He's climbing all over the back of Stuart Brown. Is he going to be looking at trying to make that move? On the inside, going down into turn 1, he's not. He's going to run him down the outside, I believe. Coming down into the chicane, he's got to try and look at staying as close as physically possible we can to Stuart Brown to pick up that absolute mad toe that he's going to get about now. So we're going to be in top gear and we're going to be rolling along. Here we go. Eric Hanoi now closing. Not going to get Brown. Oh, Stuart takes it. Oh, Hanoi's slow. Hanoi is so slow coming out of that. Where is Rizadic? Right behind him was Frederick Rizadic there. So Hanoi really lived to fight another day, but he was lucky that he got away with that one because he was slow. As we can see, Brown running wide, going down now, leading us down into toe. So here we go on the brakes, down in through the gears, 3rd gear. For Rizadic now, right up behind Hanoi as we come down into hill. Now you will hear me. As we're going round the hill, we're going to call turn 9 is the ankle. And why do we do that? I hear you shout. Because we got the boot, we got the toe, we got the heel. Let's not have the ankle as well. So here we go round the ankle corner of Watkins Glen. And across now, going down back into turn 11. There's battles further down. Kent Gardner. Oh! Just as we tune in to Kent, he's gone round. Miles Owens, however, has got past Damien G. Let's have a look and see how that one materialised. This is on the run down into turn 1. Owens on your left, G on your right. G's tightened up the corner, which jeopardised his exit, and that was the run that we saw up the hill with Damien G and Miles Owens. So these guys are currently side by side now. We've got Sandro Capella. He has got involved in the mix. G is in front of these, but Capella behind has got Edmonds side by side with him at the moment as they're going up through the hill. I'm keeping an eye on the times. Don't panic. You're not missing anything up front. I will bring you all the action. Bratton is currently half a second and he's closing, okay guys? So closing. Is there points for fastest laps as well? Yes, there is. There is points for fastest laps. There is points for incidents. So you get 1 point for pole position, 1 point for fastest laps, 5 points for 0 incidents. 1 to 4 incidents gets you 3 bonus points, and 5 to 7 incidents gets you 1 bonus points, okay? That's also involved in the 50-point win. Oh, Rizadic. Frederick Rizadic. Oh, he's just caught the end of it. Was he involved with Hanoi? Oh, Hanoi, Brown and Rizadic all going off together there. Let's see if we can get the beginning of that one. Here we go. There is Brown. There is Hanoi. Brown's in the yellow. Oh, he's slow. Oh, Hanoi got so much faster. Rizanic just followed him off. And it was like a 3-car pile-up from Eric Hanoi and Brown and Rizanic as they went into the chicane. Hanoi just got so much more speed than Brown did, and unfortunately put it all into going. Now David Wilkinson was also involved in an incident. What has happened to you? That's Miles Owen and Sandra Capella. Oh, Owen's gone round. Oh no! David Wilkinson, Miles Owens and Sandra Capella all involved there. So we're looking like we're getting 3-car pile-ups. But all the while, guys, this man, Rob Williams, is currently up 8 places. Him and Mark Edmonds are one of the highest gainers of these incidents. And is currently up 8 places now into 11th place from the 19th where he started. But currently he's got Sandra Capella battling all over him at the moment now. Here's Williams and Capella now going into the chicane. Oh, Williams has got to tighten that up. So much slower than Capella as Capella tries desperately to get round him. There's just no room at the inn. Williams has positioned his car where Capella cannot get through. And that is not allowing Capella to get through all the moment. These guys having this absolutely epic scrap. On track, as you can see, the interval times is back out to about a second now with McHutchinson and Braddon. But here is Williams and Capella as they get down now, coming down into turn 8, into Hill. There's still no space for Capella to get through. Good evening, Mr. Colin Wynn. Hope you're well, young sir. Capella and Williams having this absolutely epic battle and currently side by side. But here's another little battle just about to materialize as well. Peasley, Mazurek and Kyriakopoulos coming down the finish straight. Is Peasley going to be able to close up to Mazurek in front? He's got to be looking to try and stay within the toe. And if he doesn't stay within the toe, it's going to be none-ites, unfortunately, for Ray Peasley there. But he has got Kyriakopoulos behind him. So they've got to be, he's got to be really, really careful at this moment in time, because he's not only is he under attack from Kyriakopoulos, he's also got Mazurek in front of him, which he's got to follow, which as we've seen, oh, Mazurek's gone in deep. He's going to be over the grass. Can he stop that car? He can, but that is Peasley through into 4th place at the moment, with Kyriakopoulos now in 5th. Mazurek there got slipped up and didn't allow it through. But here is this Capella and Williams battle still on track at the moment. There's just no room for these guys to get past, and they're currently lapping in a 141. 141, they're nearly 2 seconds slower than the leaders' fast laps. I don't know what's happening, but Capella can just not get past Williams at the moment, and that's the battle for 11th and 12th position. Alex Roggenbach is 4.3 seconds back. He's not making massive gains, but he's making gains enough that if these guys aren't careful in the last 20 minutes, he's going to be under pressure, and they kind of really want to get a little bit of a move on if they can. As we can see, David Rolliston there from Moving Matters in the background is currently a lap down on track after his incident earlier on into the barrier. But Peasley now, let's go. Kyriakopoulos, he takes that tighter line. These guys running side by side now down into turn 1. Peasley on the right, that's Kyriakopoulos. Friuru Peasley stopped Mazurek, but only just about going into turn 1. So he's going to have to be careful. As we're heading up now, we're going to go up through the S's. Going to go right, then we're going to go left, up over the hill. We're going to go left again. This is Mazurek's position. It's got to be Mazurek's position. Peasley cannot close that inside line. Here comes Mazurek through now. He's picking up the toe from Kyriakopoulos, who swapped it back to Peasley. They're going to go side by side. There's nowhere to go for Peasley. He can't turn in. He can't turn in. Mazurek had that inside line, and he just couldn't turn in on them to get the job done. But here, Mark Edmonds, look at this. Mark Edmonds and Damien G battle for 9th place, which Damien G currently holds, but he cannot, he's got, oh, I'll tell you what, Mark Edmonds is literally putting him under pressure, and he's really going to be struggling if he cannot get past at the moment. Williams and Capella are still resuming the battle, but look, up front, McHutchinson has got Braddon all over the back of him, and I wonder, that goes down to lap times. Braddon doing a 1:39.43, McHutchinson doing a 1:39.52. Absolutely stellar job from Ola Braddon, and he's going to be picking up the toe now. Here we go, the gap's closing down out to 0.39. He's got to be trying to get closer. 1:39.421 for Braddon. He's just gone green. His fastest lap of the race this time around. Can he get back up? Battle for the lead incoming. Ola caught McHutchinson's draft. Yes, he did, sir. And this is down now onto Braddon to try and stay with McHutchinson, because he's got to. The gap is closing. 3:28, 2:5. You can see it. 2:2, 2:23, 2:28. Oh, it's closed right up. Oh, McHutchinson's sliding. McHutchinson's sliding. Here we go. Can Braddon close him as they go round outer loop now, running down into chute we go at this Watkins Glen circuit, and we've still got 18 minutes remaining. And I tell you what, McHutchinson is not sitting comfortably at this moment. I tell you what, because Ola Braddon is putting him under pressure, and I love the fact that Braddon is still there. He's battled back to over a second. He was a second out at one point, away from McHutchinson's back of the car. He's got the draft and is now using that to close the gap. And I think if he can keep it on track and tow him as much as he can, there is always an opportunity here for Ola Braddon, as they just go round ankle, to be able to get this position back. He's going round 10 now. The gap's out to 0.3. He's got to try and get that gap down to at least 0.2 coming down into turn one. And then he would have the chance of that run up the hill. Now we've gone back out to half a second again. Unfortunately for here. We'll keep an eye on it at the moment as we're running up the hill, but I do want to keep an eye on this battle here with Capella and Williams. This is the battle for 11th. Capella is not getting past Williams. Williams is driving absolutely outstanding at the moment, and he's currently got Capella behind him. He's tightened up the gap into that last corner though. Capella's going to be coming right up behind him now. You can see the gap for the leaders on the left-hand side closing down. Williams coming down into turn one. Capella's taking a look at it, taking a move. He didn't get that job done there, but we'll follow it up the long straight. Can Williams hold Capella again? He's got to be taking that inside line around that last corner to tighten up that chicane. Take the inside. If you give up the inside to Sanger, he's going to have you. Capella closing right back up now in the Golf car. They're side by side going in. Can Williams stop it? Can Williams stop it? He's got it fast. Oh, he's managed to. Williams and Capella are putting on a show, as is our leaders. But this is your closest battle on track at the moment. Capella's going to take the dive down the inside. Williams runs him all the way out. Oh my God, stunning driving there as we're coming down into tow. Capella and Williams cannot make moves on each other at this moment in time. And Capella has just not got that run through. Damien G is also another one in a battle with Mark Edmonds, and they have been for a while. So we're going to keep an eye on that one to see how that materializes. I want to keep an eye on this as well. So much action going on. I'm trying to bring you all of it as much as I can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's John McHutchinson going? Whoa, massive spike on John McHutchinson internet there. And unfortunately for John, just disappeared off track. But here we go. Look at that lovely curb cam there. Bratton's closing the gap up again. Tolman is in third place, kind of in the middle. 3 seconds in front, 3 behind. Bratton tucks up that inside line. Look at that lovely line through that inner loop chicane as they're coming on to outer loop now. Can Bratton get this? He's got about 15 minutes remaining. And he's got the gap down to 0.23. Absolute stellar job from Ola Braddon. Oh, why did that do that there? Love it when you click on an app and it opens it up right in the middle of the page. Absolutely amazing. But there you go, the joys of live TV. We will try and bring you all the action now. As you can see it here, with Bratton and McHutchinson, as they're going down in up to turn 10 into 11. I do apologise for the Discord thing popping up. I clicked on it and it shot you up in the middle of the page. Joachim, I'm sorry, dude. Just confirm John is an alien. I think John must be an alien, yeah. But yeah, I tell you what though, Cole, is not don't face plant anything. It was a pure accident. I didn't know it was going to pop up on my main screen. Give over. Right, so anyway, let's get back to the action. It didn't affect anything. So here we go. Ola Bratton now going. He's back out to 0.5 again. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that one. Don't face palm your head. I'll tell you that much. But the gap now, Williams and Capella have dropped back here. Capella has not got the run anymore. He's taking the gap back out to 0.8, as has Velasco and Ruiz. That gap's out if a battle of 6 at 0.8 as well. But currently, this is not. Thankfully, it wasn't. No, it definitely would not have been that whatsoever, Mr. Colin Wynn. It was purely Discord. I have to jump in the booth, and I completely forgot that I didn't have it open. So I thought, you know, I'll click it, and it'll open up on the top monitor. Half the viewers looked at their Discord just now. I'm sorry. Shh. Don't say anything. It wasn't me. Oh, that's a good way of looking at it, Faceless Art, actually. It was all your computer, guys. It was all on your computer. Stop opening Discord in the middle of the broadcast, Mr. Parfitt. I'm sorry. Oh, dear. We got to make ourselves laugh. If we don't make ourselves laugh, we're going to have slight problems. Hanoi has got some real pace, currently doing a 1:39.51. So there is Mr. Hanoi, currently in 15th place after being involved in that incident with Stuart Brown, who's still in the pits and a long way back currently at the moment as well. So, you know, Eric's setting the time in towers, doing a 1:39.51. Faster than the men in front, so this should be interesting to see how far he can get. Yeah, let's see how this develops, but this is still back out, coming down to under half a second, so there you go. Yeah, I think there's an issue with Gardner's car. Don't forget, he was involved in that incident. So we can try and have a look at Kent Gardner. Look at the state of that Radical, and he's on the grass, so that's probably one of the reasons why I would say that Eric Hanoi is closing up. Gardner's doing a 1:40. There is Hanoi in the background, currently on, what's he just done as he crossed over the line? Last lap, 1:39.36. So he's just set his fastest lap as well. But Kent Gardner's Radical is not looking the best, to say the least. I think that's probably a bit of an understatement there from Kent Gardner's point of view. It's looking a bit rough, isn't it? A bit ropey. Miles Owen has been involved in another incident. This is coming into inner loop, into the chicane. Poor Miles Owen, whatever happened here, he jumped. Oh, there we go. Oh, Miles Owen. Exactly what we were talking about, Joachim. When we were saying about you either got to take some, or you've got to take none, or you've just got to take it all. You kind of can't 50-50 that curb on that wall. You've got to be looking at trying to take as much of it as you're aptly brave in to do. So, you know, there you go. Kent has plenty of time. He'd only lose one spot. Yeah, he would. He'd only lose it. There's a massive gap in front of him to Alex Roggenbach of about 3.5 seconds. So, you know, he's still got the gap, but I think Hanoi's now closing down to under 3, just coming down under 3 seconds. So he's got to be a little bit careful. He doesn't really want to he's going to lose a position anyway. I don't think Wilkinson is too far back. He's not going to really make a massive difference on Gardner. So it'll be down to Gardner and Hanoi to battle for that 15th place at the moment. Velasco here, currently in 7th. Let's give you a rundown of the standings. Oh, let's have a look here. Williams must have gone off. Because he's not only lost a place to Capella, but he's also lost a place to the recovering David Rolliston. And that was back out at a second gap at the moment. So let me see if I can pick up where Mr. Williams went off He's gone with David Rolliston. No, there was nothing. There was nothing there. What happened to Robert Williams? Because he was making great strides. The gap was out at over a second at one point, if not more, to a little bit down to Capella. And now, unfortunately, it's dropped back out again to about half, 0.6 of a second. So Williams is going to have to get a little bit of a wriggle on. As is this man, Mr. Velasco here with Alphonse Ruiz. Tucked up right behind him as they're coming down into the last corner. Look at Bratton's time. That last time out, fastest man on the track on a fun 39.240. Bratton is setting 139.24s. McHutchinson is doing 139.45. So there's got a little bit of a gap. Kiriakopoulos has made up a few spots as well. Yes, he has. He has made up some spots at the beginning of this thing. There you go, there is the leaders. Kiriakopoulos up 3. Mazurek up 3, Peasley up 3, Velasco 4, Ruiz 4, G's up 6. Now that's an outstanding game. Mark Edmonds up 8, Capella up 3, and Robert Williams and Ruggelbuck there is currently up 7. So, you know, there's a lot of things going on at the moment, and they're making big strides. So fair play to them guys now who are involved in these battles as we come into the last 8 minutes. So let's see how this one materializes at the moment. Ruiz Velasco battle. Yeah, Ivan Bremer. This is it now. I can see the Ruiz Velasco battle, but I'm also keeping an eye on the up front. There you go. There he is. Look at that. Just in time as Ruiz looks at making a move down into heel. Right-hander. There we go. Ruiz is through. Can he now make strides on Velasco? He's got about 2.7. Up to Peasley, he goes in wide. Velasco's going to try and come around the outside of Ankle. Oh, is there going to be room there? There's not going to be room. Coming around turn 10 now, here we go. On board with Paul Velasco. Final corner now, here we go on this run down into turn 1. G and Edmonds battling as well, all over battles. I know, Ivan, I'm trying to bring you them all. I'll let you run off with this one further up the track. I know we can see them all. Let's see if Velasco can make this move past Ruiz as we're going out right behind him now, coming up through the S's. We turn left. We go deep to the right-hand side. Here we go. Look at Velasco's closing speed. 0.15, 0.14, 11, 12, 0.08. And we've gone for the move. Velasco on the left, Ruiz on the right, and that's Velasco back through. If he can hold it, Ruiz has got the inside line coming into outer loop. Oh! Ruiz all out of shape. Oh, Ruiz all out of shape. Oh, how did he save that one? But I tell you what, by the looks of it, two men that haven't saved it is this man, Kent Gardner, and this very upset looking Radical. As he's going up now, he's going up into toe. He didn't make that stick. Mr. Williams hasn't made his stick either. He's going round Ankle. Did he just spin? Oh, no. No. Mark Edmonds has also not had a good one either. He's bounced it over the inner loop chicane, gone round at outer loop, and he may have got away with that, you know. He may have got away with that. But, some unfortunate spins as we've got barely 5 minutes remaining. McHutchinson still your leader from Bratton in second place. The gap is closed, 0.29. Coming down through outer loop we go. On board with Bratton now as they're running down into chute. McHutchinson and Bratton. These guys have been doing an absolute stellar job. Good move, he backed out in time. He did, said Ruiz. Roggenbach and Williams are having a battle. Ruiz and G now. That's Velasco actually still having that battle with Velasco. Rogenbach and Williams, however, are having that battle. Williams has just taken the outside line. Rogenbach is trying to make the move on the inside. And that is, oh, is it Rogenbach through? Oh, it is Williams in that very battered looking Radical. Let's see if he's got any issues with his steering. No, it doesn't look like there's any problems. He's still got the turn. He's just unfortunately lost a few positions down in 13th place now, so that's unfortunate for him. Paul Velasco, however, has got this man. Ruiz climbing all over the back of him at the moment. I want to keep an eye on the gap up front. Hanoi has just got past Williams as well. Oh, Williams' cars is sick. It's not going well. Oh, Williams down now. He's still up 5, but he's down 14th place. So unfortunately for him, lost a few positions, Velasco and Ruiz. So they come into about just about over 2 minutes remaining. McHutchinson's going to get round at least one more time. So we should have at least 2 laps, I would have thought. Ruiz closes up on Velasco. They're not taking that lot of curve that we've seen on that wall. I'm quite surprised they haven't, to be honest, because I thought they might have done, but unfortunately they didn't. Rollerson has had another incident. I will have a look back at that one in a minute. I just want to see how the Ruiz battle plays out with Velasco, because I think this is going to come either going down start finish straight or not. So we'll have to see how this one materializes as well. Rogenbach and Hanoi has just made up an attack on Rogenbach. Bratton and McHutchinson are still together. We'll have a try and catch that. Oh, I want to try and keep an eye on as much as I can. It's down to about half a second, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Ola's pushing John. I'm not going to lie. He's not letting John get away. Neither is Ruiz and Velasco. They're not getting away with it either. Velasco now, you can see he's got Ruiz right up behind him. The gap's closing down. Right, here is this Bratton and McHutchison. We're going to be taking the white flag next time around. Heading round outer loop now, coming down into shoot. Bratton here, Team Slow-Mo in second place. John McHutchinson in first. They've been battling all the way through and they've done an absolute incredible job. I'm not going to lie. How they've kept it clean is absolutely amazing. But they have done. These top 2 need to get out, take a bow. Have been incredible. Maybe that toilet comfort break there for Ola Bratton before we started the race. And that was an absolutely amazing shot, Cole. You missed an absolutely amazing camera angle. On your rollback cam, there was literally, Ola Bratton was not in the car. He was just sat in the pits. The car was there. There was nothing in it. Absolutely incredible. So we put it down to Ola's jumped out and taken a comfort break before he starts the race. Always important. Got to be done. Right, as we're going to be going across the line now. Barney, the flag bearer, he's got his arm out, waving. Last lap. What can Bratton, if anything, do? What can Bratton do? It is all on Ola Bratton to see. He's got zeros. I just think it's too far out. I'm sorry. All you Bratton fans and slow-mo fans, I am not against it. But he's got the gap down, but I think he's just too far out. The only way he's going to do this is if he straight lines that chicane. Like, go straight on now. Nope, Bratton goes round. And I just can't see this developing here. However, this is, bear with me. Velasco and Ruiz. Ruiz has got back past Velasco. Velasco's going to be looking to try and hug that inside line. Ruiz tells him he ain't having it. Velasco says, fine, I'm going to go on the out there. Is it coming down? Side by side into the chicane. Is it going to work? Oh, Ruiz bounces. Oh, they've managed to hold it between them. There's been contact. If you look at the back right left-hand corner, of Ruiz's car. Look, we'll go on board with Velasco. Look at the back left of Ruiz's car. There's been contact at some point between these guys, because Ruiz's car is looking very bent up. We're going to jump back now as the leaders come across the line. John McHutchinson is in first place. He is your winner, your victor, your first place man with Ola Braddon. Marco Tolman's had a very lonely race, but he's done an absolute stellar job in third. Dennis Kiriakopoulos in fourth. Piotr Mazurek comes across the line in fifth place. Ray Peasley in sixth. Alphonse Ruiz, did he get it from Paul Velasco? He did. Alphonse managed to keep position at 7th and 8th place. Damien G coming across the line after gaining 6 positions. He is currently in 9th place. So great drive from Damien G there. Mark Edmonds comes across the line in 11th. 11th place, sorry, was Eric Hanoi. Sorry, Mark, you're actually in 10th. Eric Hanoi in 11th place. Sandra Capella there in the background comes across the line in 12th with Alex Roggenbuck tucked up right behind him. Then we've got David Rolliston, he's down in 17th. But then we've got Rob Williams, 14th place. Not a bad one for his debut. Kent Gardner now in that very battered looking Radical in 15th. And here is David Wilkinson as he comes the last man, 16th place on the lead lap. So 16th place on the lead lap, so don't panic about that one. We're going to look at getting some people in as soon as we get the results up. There you go, that is it. Now let's bring you up the results. John McHutchison is in first place. Ola Bratton in second there. Done an absolute stellar job from him. Marco Tolman in third. Donis Kiriakopoulos in fourth place. Piotr Mazurek in fifth. Ray Peasley in sixth. Alphonse Ruiz is in seventh place. From Paul Velasco having an absolute epic battle all the way through. Damien G's had a good, nice, sturdy race. They're in 9th place. Mark Edmonds in 10th. Eric Hanoi battled back now to 11th after being involved in the incident with Brown as well. Capella in 12th. Alex Roggenbuck in 13th. Robert Williams in 14th. Kent Gardner in 15th. David Wilkinson in 16th. David Rolliston in 17th. Miles Owens in 18th. Stuart Brown in 19th. Frederick Rezidik in 20th. And Mike Spoke, I don't think actually took the start, so he's down in 20th place. Now, I'm going to try and see if I can do what I want to do. And let's see what happens. I want to have a look and just see if the championship standings will update for me, or if they're going to be in exactly the same position. Exactly the same. I know it. Well, it was worth a try. We had a go. And that's all that matters when you try and retrieve the fortunate data that is from SDK. Now, guys, let's get, as always, some interviews in right next. Right, here we go. This is us now back into the camera selection. And let's bring in first place man, John McHutchinson has joined me in the booth. John, how are you, young sir?
Hi, James. How you doing? I think my mic's dodgy tonight.
Oh, that's all right. We can hear you just fine, young sir. Hear you fine. I hope you're well. Absolute epic battle, mate. I just, between you and Ola Bratton, were absolute stellar job.
Yeah, it was a great race. He was really good through the bus stop. He just come right up behind me at the bus stop. The last section, I had the upper on him. Just pulled away a little bit. A cracking race. Really good.
Yeah, mate, it was absolutely outstanding. I got to give you guys massive props from the pair of you there. You know what I mean? You never once looked like you were going to come to danger or hit anything at all. But he was pushing, though, John, wasn't he? He was giving you a good run for your money this race.
couldn't get rid of him. I kept trying to run wide on the last corner and hope he would understeer into the wall, but he didn't.
No,
It
no,
was a good race.
no. We're coming back here Sunday, though, John. So you're all prepared, ready to go?
Yeah, all good to go now. Checked the tyres there, they were fine. So, good information.
Yeah, so we've got 90 minutes on Sunday.
Yeah, maybe try another fly pit stop somewhere.
Yeah, maybe you will. See what great pit stop strategy we can see from John McHutchison this week. That would be absolutely stellar there, sir.
Just to get out the draft or keep people out the draft.
I think that's I think that long back straight, that's definitely definitely one to be working on, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's always been a bit of a draft fest round here. Always the same.
Definitely. All right, and John, well, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations, young sir, and we'll see you back on Sunday.
Thanks. And thanks again, James. See you on Sunday.
Right, let's get Ola Braddon into the booth. Ola, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, James. Thank you.
We just heard from John. You guys having an absolute epic battle all the way through that race.
Yeah, well, he may be thinking of this as a battle, but I was just struggling my life to keep on with him.
But that's the thing, dude. You were doing so well. Like, the gap was out and nearly just coming up to over a second at one point, and you got it back to literally 2 tenths. And, we fought here in the booth and YouTube chat here with some of your fans from Team Slow-Mo are in chat. And, we honestly thought you were going to get it there. Get it, but it just... was it the nearly man, Ola? Was it so close but yet so far?
I guess the thing is on every lap I had him in the bus stop. I picked up 3 tenths, maybe 4 tenths every now and then on the bus stop because he did it the proper way and I just sent it. But he was too fast for me elsewhere on the track. But after, I think it was lap 10 or 11, he started to do some minor errors. His rear slipped a bit. And then I actually thought that he was overheating his rears, so I had hope, but then he got onto his pace again. And off he went.
Yeah, it seems to be a mixture of that throughout the race from the pair of you. 1 minute you were swapping, trading, fastest laps. It was currently, he did a 1:39.21. Your fastest lap was a 1:39.24. So, you were just off it.
Yeah, did I get the fastest lap? I think I did.
Well, I've got it down as John got a 1:39.21. You got a 1:39.24.
All right.
So
okay,
you were just nearly there, sir.
Yeah.
All
right. It was good fun, really good fun.
Now, obviously we're back Sunday for the endurance. I can't remember. Are you in the endurance league, Ola?
No, I'm not signed up in endurance. I'm afraid. I'm only doing the sprints.
That's all right. So we'll see you next Friday at Canadian Tire Motorsports.
I was hoping to, but I'm off for work for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to be offline for a while.
Oh, that's a shame. So, Ola, what do you want to say to, because we've got some of your fans in chat here from Team Slow-Mo. What would you like to say to them?
I'm very happy you mentioned it. I would just say congratulations with Glen Andre's birthday today. I'm racing at Watkins, Glen, and Glen's is his birthday today, so congratulations.
Oh, there you go. Happy birthday. Well,
happy birthday.
All right, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations on second place.
Thanks, James.
Right, let's get in Marco Tolman into the booth. Marco, how are you, young sir?
I'm good. How are you, James?
I'm not too bad, mate, as I always am on a Friday when I get to watch absolute epic radical racing. How much more happier could I be? You yourself, though, how are you? Because it was quite a lonely race, wasn't it? You didn't really get in the mix. There was people 3 seconds up the road. There was people 4 seconds behind you.
Yep.
And you were just poodling along, I suppose.
Yeah, it was. It was a very lonely race. I was a bit surprised that Eric and Dennis had qualified behind me. They're very fast drivers. So honestly, I'm a little bit surprised I got third. Dennis was behind me from I think halfway through the race, and he was catching a little bit, and sometimes I was able to increase the gap a little bit, but luckily there weren't enough laps for him to be able to overtake me.
Yeah, well, Eric was unfortunately involved in an incident with Stuart Brown and Frederick Rizadick. They come together. Eric basically carried too much. Well, it looked from our point of view, he had more speed going into the bus stop than Stuart Brown, and unfortunately Eric had nowhere to go. It was just coming up the inside, and unfortunately, boom, it was done. And for some reason, Frederick almost looked like he followed him off into the barrier. So,
I see.
Yeah, you should watch it back. It's quite eventful.
Yeah.
After that, there was another free car incident going down one of the back stretches. So there you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was quite an eventful race. While you were pooling around, Marco, on your own. There was a lot going on, young sir.
It was pretty calm where I was. Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So I tell everybody though, how do you keep your concentration? Because you've got 30 minutes, you've got 3.5 seconds in front, if not more. You've got 3.5, if not more. How do you concentrate? Do you not just sit there and think, well, this is nice, I'm just out on a Sunday drive on the hills around Norway, or the Netherlands, and not really going on? How do you keep your concentration, Marco?
Well, it's definitely a challenge, and sometimes I catch myself thinking about other stuff than racing. But no, you really have to be on it, especially with this bus stop chicane. If you want to get a good lap in, you have to really take that quickly, and it's so easy to make a mistake there and end up in the wall. So lose your concentration at your own peril.
Yeah, I had plenty of time to think about it in my little radical race I did before I got on, mate. I had about 12 minutes sat in the pits, just thinking about my race. So there you go. I wasn't fortunate enough to be in your position though, Marco, where you're in third and you're just driving around. Unfortunately, I was sitting in the pits when my car got my gaffer tape out of my hammer and was knocking out the dents that somebody had put into me. We're going on to endurance on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're joining us Sunday night?
Yes, I will be there.
So, not much practice needed. You've just done 30 minutes of Watkins. I don't feel you need to get back in the car and do another 30 odd minutes. But
yeah,
do you try and keep it sort of fresh, or do you sit back and think, well, actually, I don't need any more now. I'm good. I can just go and chill till Sunday night.
No, I'll probably drive it a few more times. You just got to keep that muscle memory, and just, and the more laps you put in, it's weird. There's like tracks that I've done 1,000 laps on, and all of a sudden you realize, hey, if I take this corner just a slightly bit different, I gain a couple of tenths. So it's always worth practicing.
No, there you go. Marco, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on your third place.
Thank you so much.
No worries. See you Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go, guys. I think you can admit it's been an absolutely epic evening of racing. What did I miss? Awesome job by McHutchinson. Congratulations. But also our teammate, Ola, for a nice second. Well done to both. Great driving, Alfonso, says Colin Wynn. Glen, Andre Christensen. Big Mac and Ola has been in a league of their own today. Well done to both of them. Yep, absolutely stellar jobs from them, guys. Awesome race all over. And a huge shout out to our very own Batman. Happy birthday, Glen, Andre Christensen. So Glen, it's your birthday, so happy birthday to you. Well done, Ray, Magna, good job. Steel, nice Ola. Colin Wynn, well done. Damien, yep, Damien G there, climbing up 6 places in this race. Absolutely stellar job from him. Joachim, driving solo or a team, doesn't matter. Being in a team is great either way. It definitely is. Well, there you go, guys. That brings us to the end of tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much for everybody who's joined us. One of the things I haven't said, actually, is don't forget, if you are here, subscribe, thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the bells for notifications. YouTube. Because on Sunday night, we are back with the REC, which is the Radical Endurance Challenge, which does appear with our very own Colin Wynn. And we're going to be back around about 8 o'clock on Sunday night. So please tune in for that. Don't forget as well, guys, if you missed it earlier on, I am commentating on a nice little IRL karting event from the BKC just down the road at a local track from me. So if you are about on Sunday and want to tune in, please hit that YouTube link and go. You can watch me. We go live at 10 a.m. on Sunday as well. Don't forget as well, guys, you can follow me over on Twitter on jparfitt12 and also head over to the website www.jamesparfitt.co.uk will tell you every time where I am live. So there you go. Stellar job, James. Really enjoyable broadcast. No worries, Joachim. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, every time. Okay, I missed that one. Thank you so much for joining us. Much love to you for keeping us here in the booth active and keeping the chat going. So much love to all the guys from Slow Mo. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. But that's it, guys. That rounds out tonight's action here from Watkins Glen from the RSC, put on by the FBL community. And I think you admit it was an absolutely amazing race. So all that's left for me to say now, guys, is you take care. Have a great weekend. And you never know, I might see you on the track sometime.